Hi, Michael Go-Rilla here, owner and creative director of Go-Rilla Advertising, Marketing, and Productions located in Windermere, Florida. Go-Rilla specializes in retail automotive advertising, and not to be a braggart or anything like that, you will find few, if any, that can more effectively represent your dealership or dealerships than Go-Rilla can. This is my second in a series of videos that will, number one, help you sell more new and pre-owned. Number two, make higher grosses on both new and pre-owned. Number three, realize a greater ROI on the advertising and marketing dollars you invest monthly and yearly. And number four, realize a significant increase in overall dealership profitability. If, after viewing the Go-Rilla videos and our website, you choose to fire your advertising agency and hire Go-Rilla, you will get all of the 4 items that I just mentioned, plus, and this is a huge plus, depending on your competitive situation in the marketplace among your direct competitors and your indirect competitors in the marketplace, we may be able to reduce your current traditional advertising expense for radio, television, and cable television by a whopping 10 to 20%. That's a pretty good deal, isn't it? Hire Go-Rilla Advertising, Marketing, and Productions, and yes, you will get all of that and more for less money. Too good to be true, you ask? Nah, not really. I tell you what, call me or email me with the toughest questions you can possibly conjure up. Hit me with your best shot. Let's talk. Today's topic is creative messaging. That is what you are saying in your television and radio commercials to create that top of mind awareness and to sell to those that have entered the shopping and buying cycle, meaning those with the fever. And of course, your creative messaging will expand to include any and all social media and digital advertising done on behalf of your dealership. You can have a good marketing plan, a good advertising plan and strategy, and you may feel that you have good rates on your radio and television stations. But here's the bad news, the really, really bad news. Unless you have strong and powerful creative messaging, you could just be burning up your ad spend, just burning it up, and just all you are left with is the ashes. I hate to be so blunt, but that is the case. Without strong and powerful creative messaging, you are just simply burning up your ad spend. Independent research shows Americans are exposed to anywhere from 4,000 to 10,000 advertising messages per day. Per day, not per week or month. 4,000 to 10,000 advertising messages a day. The average American is exposed to 5,000 advertising messages per day. Now, how the heck are you going to get your advertising message into their heads without great creative messaging that's memorable and effective? The simple answer is you can't. Advertising and marketing is a science, and in a lot of ways, creative messaging is psychology. Let's for a minute take a look at the big boys, the national brands that are always competing for market share and for your top of mind awareness. Which soda brand has the greatest top of mind awareness with you? And how about beer, whether they be import or domestic? Which brand has the greatest top of mind awareness with you? And now, how about fast food? They are all designed to get you to drop everything and drive right to their restaurant. Which of these restaurants wins the top of mind awareness game in your mind? All of those commercials, soda, beer, fast food, they have a lot of things in common, but the two things that they have most in common are, number one, that they are demographically targeted. Number two, that they contain a USP, a unique selling proposition, something that hopefully and is designed to set them above and beyond the competition, something that's unique about them that will make the consumer want to buy their product or service. Now, by the way of sidebar, what is your dealership or dealership's USP? What is your unique selling proposition? What is unique about your dealership that makes your dealership the place that consumers need to come to buy their new or pre-owned vehicle? And again, by the way of sidebar, has your agency even created a USP for you? Have they taken the time? Have they taken the interest? Or are they just copying something that they do for other dealerships? That's something for you to think about. Now, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, if they have not created a unique selling proposition for your dealership, what you need to do after viewing this video is just pick up your phone, give them a call, and fire them right on the spot. Because they're not doing their job. Their job is to sell, sell, sell for your dealership, not to sit back and collect commissions. These commercials also contain great music, great scripting, great voiceovers, compelling music, all the elements necessary to both entertain the viewer or listener and to motivate them to come out and purchase a product or service. Now, it is my philosophy that great ideas sell. You have to have great ideas. But more importantly much more importantly than that, is that you have to have great production value. All of these national brands have great production value. Now, granted, they have tremendous ad budgets and production budgets to do great production. But you can't cut yourself short. You can't do crummy production and expect people to respond to your commercials. It's that simple. In the past, back in the 80s and 90s, whatever the case may be, you may have been able to get away with doing lousy production. But nowadays, people want to be entertained, whether it be on their television, whether it be on their mobile device, whatever the case may be. They are looking for information and production value. Chances are, With great production value, they will respond to your commercials and come out to your dealership before visiting one of your competitors. Let's now talk about radio advertising for a bit. With television, you are able to employ sight, sound, motion, and emotion. With radio, you have to rely on great scripting, a great voice talent, and good, compelling music. One of the things that really irks me, and this goes on in many advertising agencies, they just don't take radio too seriously, or as seriously as they can. It is often said in ad agencies by the account executive to their 23-year-old recent college grad that knows little to nothing about the automotive advertising business, "Hey, so-and-so dealership needs a script for radio. Let's go ahead and bang one out." Bang one out? Come on, man. You're spending a lot of money on your advertising and marketing, and they're just going to bang out a radio script for your dealership? Nah. Another way that you could just be burning up your ad spend. Is your agency providing you great and compelling radio advertising? Or are they just banging out scripts and saying, "Hey boss, what do you want to do this month?" Think about it. If I have your attention, I am guessing that you are wondering what is so special about this guy Go-Rilla's creative advertising messaging that makes him so special, that sets him above and beyond my current advertising agency. Well, that's a pretty good question. And here's why Go-Rilla creative messaging is so strong and powerful, just like a gorilla. Go-Rilla creative messaging is founded in solid, proven advertising and marketing tactics that I have refined, and further refined over my 40 years in the automotive advertising business. And in addition, I employ guerrilla warfare. Guerrilla warfare from the Bible in guerrilla advertising tactics, written by Jay Levinson and Seth Godin. We take on the competition at their weakest point. That's what guerrilla advertising is all about. And that's why guerrilla advertising is part, just a part, of the Go-Rilla advertising philosophy. For brevity, and to not make this video too darn long, here are a few bullet points on what the Go-Rilla creative messaging will accomplish. It will make this happen, and I guarantee it. It will cut your advertising costs. It will generate word-of-mouth advertising, the most powerful form of advertising on earth. It will expand market share for both new and pre-owned. And it will reposition, that is, diminish your competition's message. And like I said, I guarantee it. And now, quite frankly, it's up to you. If you like what you have seen and heard during this presentation, this video, and you feel it is necessary to make a change for your dealership or dealerships, Go-Rilla has 6, count them, 6 absolutely awesome concepts up and ready to go for new vehicles. In addition, Since the used car market is so hot right now and is such a vital part of your bottom line, Go-Rilla has four, count them, four pre-owned concepts that run in conjunction with your new car advertising. They are of similar messaging, but they are geared to the pre-owned buyer. And as I said earlier in the video, all of this creative messaging will be incorporated into any social marketing and advertising that you do, and any and all digital advertising and marketing. So now it's time for me to ask for the order. I am not the greatest salesman in the world. I openly admit that. But I do think that I am one of the greatest advertising and marketing guys that you will ever come across to work for your dealership or dealerships. So, in way of closing, I'm asking for the order. Okay? And if your agency is not doing what they should be doing to earn their commission by selling product for you, increasing your market share, increasing your profits, increasing everything, it's time that perhaps you give the agency the boot, the 86, the see you later, fire them. It's your business, and you need to protect it. You can't continually see your advertising and marketing dollars just going up in flames. Maybe because the guy's your friend, the agency guy's your friend, you play golf, you have dinner together, stuff like that. But this is business. This is serious business. With market conditions uncertain into the future, don't you think that it's time that you make sure that you have full confidence and dependence on your ad agency to move you forward and not remain stagnant or maybe even slide back? So, isn't it time that you stop allowing your advertising and marketing budget to just burn up, to just go into flames, and all you receive is the ashes? That's it for me. Give me a call, send me an email, or fill out the Contact Us form on my website. Take care now.